Hey everyone, I wanted to show you my latest project here. I mentioned before that I was building a guitar kit and I wanted to reuse some old Stratocaster pickups that I had from a 1972 Stratocaster, but they have gone bad. I don't know what happened, I guess just age, but when I put them on an ohm meter, they have they go crazy all over the place. There's no good reading that I can get out of them, unfortunately. So pickup winders they run between $300 or $400 up to $1,000 online. I've seen them and I thought, geez, I wonder if I could build one myself. So I started with some sketches, which I tend to do, and ultimately ended up building my own. Now the paint job was just because I was bored and had some extra time and some extra spray cans of paint laying around, but here it is, and I can't wait to get started with it. So let me walk you through a little bit about the components. So this is the counter. It actually counts the number of times this thing spins around. You can see it's going around, and every time I go past the receiver here, it detects the magnet, which is on the inside here. You can kind of see it there, and doesn't matter which direction, it counts it. The speed control and the forward and reverse switch came as one unit. Let me show you the back, and that's all part of the transformer here. And I just used a simple 12-volt adapter. That's all this takes, is 12 volts for the motor as well. And that mounted here on the side. This is all built out of scrap wood. It's 1/2-inch plywood. Sides and the back and the bottom are all 1/2-inch. The top and front pieces are 1/4-inch Luan board, which is very thin plywood, very strong, very smooth, but it made it much easier to mount the actual electronic components in that, as opposed to a 1/2-inch plywood. It was just easier. This is just another piece of scrap wood, 1/2-inch plywood, same here. That's a piece of Luan that I used, and just some basic hardware, a little wing nut on a 1/4-inch bolt, so that I can adjust this in any position that makes the most sense for me. This is a 1/4-inch bolt, stainless steel, with some drill guides, drill stops, I think they're called. You'll find these where the drill bits are. You won't find them where the nuts and bolts are, at least I didn't. And they're kind of hard to find because they usually come with drill bits. I didn't need the drill bits. I got tons of bits. I just needed the stops. So this is just a piece of a 4-inch bolt with partially threaded on one end at just 1 inch, and then I can adjust these in or out to accommodate the width and thickness of the pickup when it goes on the side. All of the components were easily picked up online. I think I paid maybe $30 or $40 for everything. The counter, the forward and reverse switch, which came with the speed control. The motor was a separate item. I think that was $15 or $16. And the sensor that works with the counter was all part of this unit. So I think I got it all on Amazon, but there's tons of other places that sell these products. Here is the pickup wire. I think it's they call it 42. That's just the gauge. You can see it is extremely thin. If you can see that right there, it's smaller than a hair. It's so thin. So you want to make sure that all that the guide is, even though it was stainless steel and pretty smooth, I put that on a drill and sanded it down and got it super smooth and polished it up with some really fine sandpaper, and then finished it off with some steel wool to get it extremely smooth. We don't want any snags because that wire is, as you saw, is so thin.